Hello everyone and welcome to FITESCast, the show where we bring you the latest in PC gaming news and what is happening within the Fights community. I am your host, Mahoney Badger. Roberts Space Industries recently released Arena Commander, the long-awaited dogfighting module for backers of the Star Citizen game. What is Star Citizen? Well, if you haven't heard somehow, you need to check this out. This game has achieved over $44 million in backing just from crowdsourced funding options alone. It is intense. It is amazing. It looks gorgeous. Check out the PAX East unveil. Check out the footage people are putting online with them flying their ships around. Check out the footage of me crashing my ship into rocks. I'll be uploading it soon. You're going to see it. It's there. And if you are a pilot of the verse, you should check out the link in the descriptions below. You'll find a way to join the Fights organization within the Star Citizen game. Unfortunately, the full version of the game, the persistent universe that everybody is waiting for, won't be launched until 2015. So we've still got a wait ahead of us, but having the Arena Commander out there now gives everybody a chance to get practice, see how the game is developing. It is still a very, very pre-alpha version of it. Buggy, crashes, kind of silly, but it is still awesome to play. Check it out. But how does this fit into Fights Land and the Fights community? Well, space sims, duh. It'd be awesome. So let us know what kind of format or what kind of game mode you would like to see played at a LAN. Do you want to see 4v4 in the space combat, or do you just want to see 2v2 with wingmen? Or should it come down to a 1v1 in space? Or do you just want to group up together and see how many Vandal we can take on together? Who knows? The game, it's hard to say too, because the game is still being developed and there's a lot that's going to change within it, especially within Arena Commander itself. We'll see what happens, but definitely check out Fights organization and continue the discussion over at fights.net. Let us see what kind of competitive game mode you would like to see. Recently, Nvidia unveiled its new mega behemoth super video card, the Titan Z. And they unveiled it in spectacular and grandiose fashion, but not by some kind of graphics display and making things look super realistic. No! They unveiled this thing at a $3,000 price tag. $3,000 for a single video card. At that price point, it's actually more affordable and better performance-wise to get yourself 2 Titan Blacks and SLI and just run those. So what's the purpose behind all this? What the heck is Nvidia thinking? Well, it's hard to say. I mean, nobody ever really knows what they're thinking. But it seems to be they're trying to bridge the gap between workstation graphics cards and gaming graphics cards. And they're trying to give players who also do 3D model rendering and things like that a single video card option that can do both for them. It's so expensive, and there's really not many reviews out there right now. There's only a whole bunch of specs listed on sheets and tables and people comparing what's listed on those, but nothing about actual applicational reviews. It's pretty hard to find right now, but I'm sure they're going to come out soon enough. But let me just tell you right now, there is no way that thing is getting in my rig anytime soon. That is too rich for this guy's tastes. Way too rich. Hey, Fights, what you playin'? As I'm sure you're aware, Team Fortress 2 is a favorite within the Fights community. If you haven't found any players, let us know. We'll gladly hop in with you. You're guaranteed to find somebody who wants to go into either a pub, or man versus machine, or even any of the many custom mods that are out there for Team Fortress 2, and even hop into a lobby and do some competitive. We've had a couple players who enjoy getting in on that. And Killing Floor 2 is coming out soon, so killing zombies, of course, who isn't down for that, is a favorite around the Fights crew as well. Let's get in there, let's shoot some zombies off, strategize how we will ultimately lose to that final boss, and then wonder about what Killing Floor 2 is going to be like. And I would be remiss in my duties as a Dota 2 player if I didn't mention Dota 2. Dota 2 was played for the first time competitively at our last major LAN event, our 250-man LAN in February. It was a really good success. We had a lot more teams come out than we thought, a lot more interest than we thought, and everybody had fun. And we also learned never play that in double elimination at a LAN event, where there are a lot more other tournaments going on. That is never happening again. It is single elimination from here on out. Sorry, that's how we're rolling. It is way too long. Way too long. But let us know over at fights.net if you want to hop in and get in on a 5-stack, or if you want to set up a 10-person lobby. We'll gladly do that too. We'll see what we can do to put some players in there for you. And today's forum tip comes from user and staff member of Fights, Decepticon. He popped over onto the forums and dropped a post letting you know where you could get some deals on digital download games from providers like Steam, Amazon, Origin, and more. It is at cheapshark.com. There'll be a link down to the forum post in the description below, so go ahead and check that out. Hop on over there and be sure to thank Decepticon for the tip. Make sure you don't thank him for just the tip. So, hey, have you heard of the Steam Challenge? That thing where you at least try to play through every game on your Steam list before buying a new one? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Those Steam sales are way too powerful. Gaben is way too strong. Too strong. But in the meantime, I am giving it a shot. I am playing Alpha Prime currently, so check that one out over there, and you'll see my progress on the Steam Challenge. With any luck, I'll make it through before I'm 40-something. That is all we've got for today's FITESCast. Liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing are always greatly appreciated. And hop on over to fites.net and see what's happening with the community itself. Until next time, I am Mahoney Badger, and keep that KD ratio hot.